Hello and welcome back to another Shadow Hobby Studio video, and today, as you can see, we have got the Corsair back on the bench. Since last night we fixed it, and today there's going to be a long, very long form video. It's going to be of literally all the steps to the end of the Corsair. So there's going to be this, decals, wash, weathering, everything, as I said. So yeah, as I said, this is what this is going to be, and I'm going to be spraying some of my Tamiya gloss varnish on it to get the ready for decals. As I said, I'm doing the Malta version, so that is the version you will be seeing. And as I said, it'll be quite some fun. So as I said, that's what it's going to be. I'm going to do voiceover because I'm going to be having the compressor on again. So yeah, I'll speak to you guys once we've got the gloss varnish on. Using the Tamiya gloss varnish mixed with some airbrush thinner, we do like a sort of 40 to 60 ratio thinner. It's just you just need to have enough for it to spray smoother, and it does create this super smooth glossy surface, which is what you need to help the decals do what they should. I was having fun doing the gloss varnish until... yeah, definitely not one of my best moments. Now having the smooth surface of the gloss varnish from Tamiya, now we're going to move on to the nice beautiful decals made in Italy. If you couldn't tell, the decals are made from Catograph, and it was a beautiful session of just good decals. Except for the sidewalks. We'll get to that in a bit. With the sidewalks, I was putting them on, and suddenly they folded on themselves, so I had to constantly keep making it, just like putting it back in the water to see if I could get the film back on it, but it was not doing what I wanted it to do. I managed to get it on the end, but it was just a long process. It ended up it was just a lot of cutting and doing it right. However, using the micro set and Soul ended up making it a lot better than it was going, so yeah. I mean, like, it's just the best stuff for, like, categorized decals. It's not too strong where it does link to the paint, it just is perfect. it comes to the sidewalks, mainly the one at the back, if you're doing the folded version and you have to do the flaps up, well, flaps in the normal position, make sure to cut the sidewalk on the flap to the ideal length, because otherwise, if you glue it wrong, it doesn't go right, and it just goes over where it should, just like mine did. So just finishing up now with the decals, we're just doing the normal ones that are on the propellers, so they ended up going really on nicely, and so yeah, overall, amazing decals, as expected. Hello everybody, and I am back. We have done all the decals. As you can see, we have done all of them, including the propellers, but I can't be asked to show you. But anyway, point being is, we've got both of the wings. This wing made me almost want to die, because these were just, well, now they're done, but the main thing is that these were just gorgeous, is the word for it, because they literally, you'd set them on and they would pretty much set right away into the rivets. It was fun. In some cases, no, but that was all my fault, in a sense, but other than that, they set lovely, so all the details are there. And yeah, it was just really fun decal sesh, because I mean, it is beautiful. And I love the Malta variant on anything. And so this just made me love them even more. I will be getting myself another kit from the Magic Factory. I will be getting this one again, so I can do the English version. I suggest if you want a corsair that's detailed and you can be asked to deal with everything that it comes with, then buy it. It is stunning. Once you get to the actual main part of building it, it is just a lovely build. It is just gorgeous, as I said. I'm so glad the decals are on now. They just look super nice. I'm very, very happy with that. I've got to reattach the hook, the resting hook. Got to reattach that. But other than that, so plan is tomorrow early in the morning I will attempt, or later in the afternoon, I'll attempt to get the gloss varnish on the decals to set them in properly, and then I'm going to be using Flory Model Wash. That is the plan. But having that done now, I mean, it is just a nice. It does look good to look at. Everything's set into everything where it should. I mean, I was truly stunned. And as I said, because they're catograph, they sat in pretty much immediately into the details. And with this kit, that was amazing. This kit is 10 times better than the Tamiya one. As I said, if you have the money, it's 36 quid, but like, that's how much I paid for this. But if you want it, it's definitely worth the price. I mean, yeah, I screwed up on some bits of it, but is it worth it now? Hell yeah. It is very worth it. I mean, there's only a few spots, but that's just like literally just polishing. But the rest of it is just, yeah, stunning. So that is it for today's update. I will catch up to you guys tomorrow when we're getting ready for the wash. So I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye. So as you can see, we are putting a wash on. We're using Flory Model Wash dark dirt. It ended up working really well, and this was my first time using a wash like this. And it ended up working really well. I managed to keep in all the rivets, and just in the final look, it works exactly as it should. Once it has dried for like about 30 minutes, and that's all you've got to wait for, I use a damp, not fully wet tissue, and it takes off everything that needs to be taken off whilst leaving some deposits, which ends up giving the exact effect. I end up doing both of the bottom wings again, well, not again, but because I needed to wait for the top part to dry, so that I don't smudge it all over the place. After this, I apply a matte varnish from VMS. As we come to the end of the model, that means some weathering, and so I'm using one of these green pencils, well, very much green, to create this increment chipping, and as you can see, that is how it looks once it's brushed on. It creates a beautiful blending effect. I was pretty happy how it ended up looking, and you really just want to go between the rivets and just over everywhere where it's just not the chips, it's just very light artificial, it's just before the aluminium chips. And so that's the pencil. It works super well if you want to create very much like blending and sort of, it's just good for everything really. And now that the zinc mate chipping is done, we are going to now move on to the aluminium with some AK pencils. Using the AK pencils, we use the metallic to create the aluminium chips, and we just go like in between all the zinc mate chipping to add the obviously realistic chipping effects. And the AK lets you do that because the pigment is strong, and even if it's blunt, it works like a charm. After testing it out on the other side, we look on the other side for reference to help us understand how to influence the other side for the chips. So now with the pencils, we're going to try to create the ultimate fuel streaks on the Corsair. As I think most people are aware, the streaks on those were quite bad. We use the colour cool grey as if the fuel stains were like a colouring book. And then we use the darker colour to create the darker stains from the fuel. And in the end, the fuel stains ended up looking like this. And I'm pretty glad with the effect, because it's not too strong and it's not too small amount. It's exactly what I wanted. Here's the grime effects on the bottom. If you guys want to see how I did this, you can I'll do another video on how to do these kind of grime. This is... I'm going to assemble this because I don't want to record it because it's going to be too difficult to record. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It was so fun to build this kit. I suggest you all go out and buy one of yourself. Don't do the folded one because it was a pain to assemble in the end. Anyway, this is the end of the video. Enjoy the photos and hope you guys enjoyed. Bye bye.